Hey guys, we are back with another video. Last episode we moved into a bigger house. I was playing around with the daycare career and I realized we needed a bigger house. So that's what we did. I may have used mother mode to get a bigger house. Oops. But we are in a bigger house now. So I will show you around in a little bit. But right now, I'm just making sure everything is ready for our clients to come in today. So I wanted to get some baby things. I wanted to get a high chair, and I was having a Sims 4 moment here. I thought you could put the high chair um, closer or attached to the table, which you cannot do. I learned. You have to put it against the wall, which I thought that was crazy because I thought you could put it against the table in Sims 3, but apparently not. So it's okay. We're gonna put it against this wall right here, and yeah. So then Rain is practicing her guitar skill. If you don't remember from the last episode, she is actually an aspiring musician and she is just doing this daycare gig as a source of income with her husband, um, Ryle. I had to double check on his name, but they both have our names. It's Ryle or Rick. You can call him either one. I'm pretty sure it's Rick, but we'll just give him the nickname Ryle. Yeah. So he has big dreams of being a law enforcement officer. But here's the house. It is 3 stories. Um, but we mostly live on the second story and the first story. Um, Pansy is over here hungry, so we're gonna feed her. And I think feeding babies in The Sims 3 is a lot more easier than feeding them in The Sims 4. You either have the high chair or the bottle, which you cannot feed Sims on the floor in Sims 4. As a toddler, at least, as an infant, you can give them a bottle or breastfeed in any moment. But that's something I realized going back and forth. But we gave Pansy some baby food, but I remember there being a food processor, which we will um get soon, but then we wanted to give our other baby here some attention. He is a very clingy toddler and he just loves to play, so we're gonna give him some attention. And after that, we are going to give him some tickles and maybe put him in the swing if he wants to for a little bit. I really want them to have a baby at some point of their own, but I want her to get more established in her career first as a songwriter, and I want to see how far, like how the daycare practice grows before we quit. I want to see how high I can get it. So that is gonna be our goal for this Let's Play. Let me know if you have any other ideas for this Let's Play. But yeah, so then they're just doing their own things. She is crawling super fast to that toy chest there. And she's just living her best life, and so is he, swinging and listening to music, and we're gonna help Pansy walk. I don't know if we have enough time to teach him how to walk, but that's not technically a goal for the daycare. It's just to be good friends with the kids. But we're gonna check on our hubby over here. He is going off to work. I said this in the last episode, but I love the open world, and our mail is here, or our newspaper. So that's something we will check on later. I keep forgetting to grab my other newspapers, but we will clean them up at some point. Um, so we're still teaching the babies how to walk, and everyone's really content right now, actually. Um, and having two babies is fairly easy, but here's the other downstairs, the kitchen, and I'm gonna have my husband, who I believe he came home from work now, to help clean up some dishes. Um, but he is a big help in the daycare, and he actually likes the kids as well, which I think is very cute. So I definitely see them having their own kid at one point, but we're still practicing walking. Everyone's really content. Then we are gonna take our little buddy out of the swing. He's over it by this point, and I don't blame him. He likes to play with some toys. So we're gonna put him on the floor, and so he can have a little snack and do what he pleases. So we're gonna do that. And then after that, we're gonna do a little cleaning up. It's almost time for them to get picked up, so um, we're just making sure everyone is in a good mood for when their parents come. That's the biggest um, goal in this career, is we want the parents to be happy and the kids taken care of. We have a new member. I don't know why Rick is taking a baby upstairs, but that literally stressed me out. The baby does not need to go on the second floor, and all I asked him to do was to feed the baby, but he felt like she needed to go upstairs. But then Rain, not River, sorry. Rain is practicing some guitar skills upstairs for a little bit, and then brought Pansy back downstairs, so everyone is a little more contained, and yeah. But Rick has to help clean. This house is always a mess. That was probably my bad for getting a 3-story house, but I wanted to make sure that there was space. So now we're doing some laundry and making sure everything is clean. And I thought there would be laundry baskets in this game, but apparently there is not. We are still practicing some guitar upstairs. She really has to practice whenever she finds the time, and Rick is going to get some mac and cheese for lunch, and we're going to eat some food together, have a little sit down talking time, and just like that, we got paid for our babysitting, so that's nice. So now we're having little bonding moments because they are married and they need their little couple bonding. But it's the next morning. They woke up. We're getting ready for our day, and getting ready for all the things we need to do. They're doing some more chats and just actually, it is not the morning, excuse me, it's the evening, and they're doing some nightly chats after dinner
Oh,
and
Didini.
just trying to keep their connection alive. So we are going to do that,
Okay.
and
Genau.
I want to do something a little different.
Bandia Bada Glam Best.
Bagdai.
But I want to do something a little bit different this episode as they get ready for the morning. And I, a couple times there has been an option for a dish showdown. So I want to see if that pops up again. And if it does, we are going to do it.
Uh,
Next episode, I want to um, also get them to have an
Glord.
upgrade in both of their careers. I have had trouble trying to find the skills they have to level up for their
Oh,
careers, but
Wibweb.
that is the goal for next episode. So this is a new day. The kids are back and we are helping them and taking care of them, and it was kind of repetitive, so I didn't record as much this time around, but then we have to make sure that their needs are met too. So Rain is eating, and I feel like we need to
Buga.
level up their cooking skill as well and go grocery shopping. So, because they're always constantly eating the same thing, but the kids are stinky and starving too. So we need to feed them
Oh,
and
Dabra.
get them all cleaned
Nayaka
up,
Biffer.
and then they should be good to go. And then don't
Tabby
you love the baby
Naso.
cry? The baby cry is something else in this game, and when the baby cries, she wants to scream too. But we are feeding this little cutie right here, and I decided to take
Oh,
a
dirty
picture of
murder.
him while he's
Oh,
eating.
Dakoda.
This game is actually really dark. I want to get some
Abby
reshaders for
Novakor.
this game, but if you um and then Ryle actually got a surprise $2,000 from his career, so that was helpful. But
Aguba. Uba
um
Guba.
we are broke, so why not? And here is the dish showdown, but I didn't accept it for him.
Oh,
I accepted it
Baduba.
for Rain.
Oh,
Um, so well, it will pop up later in this episode, and we'll
Taggy
accept
Noble
again.
Bit. Do do do
But
do do.
the babies are going to get picked up sometime soon. Again,
Agalubu.
I'm telling you how the days blend together,
Bubble.
but
Brave Nata.
we are helping Pansy walk again. I forgot to do this last episode, but
Badu.
I need to find a mod
Gibby.
for the baby walker, and that is something I will do for the next episode as well.
Washalala.
And then my phone was ringing and I did not know how to answer it. So that was me struggling to answer my phone because I was like, it's ringing in my pocket. How do I pick it up? But here is the dish showdown for her, and I wanted to check where it was. So we're gonna see, and I'm like, oh, it's right there. So we are gonna do the dish showdown once the babies leave for the day. We're doing a little bit of laundry because we always have laundry in this house, and I'm kind of over it at this point, but the washer and dryer looks aesthetically pleasing in this kitchen. Ryle is doing some reading her work, and um, the babies are
Oh,
being content,
Banda.
but they want a little bit more attention, so we're gonna play with them so we can get our friendship up before they go home for the day. And Ryle was actually helping with the babies once again, which is helpful. At least he didn't bring the baby upstairs today like he did earlier. But also there was random growling in the evening, and I have no idea what it was. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't. But we got paid for our second day shift, so if I was doing this by myself, we would not be able to buy anything or afford the bills. So thanks for Cheeks and my husband, because if not, we could not get anything. But there are the parents picking up their kids, and we are wrapping up the day. I'm gonna have Rain mop up this puddle so our house is a little bit more clean, and then we'll start baking our dish for the showdown. I'm just gonna cook something really basic just to see how it works. So then I'm just gonna cook some, I think it's called ganache goopy or something. I used to cook it all the time when I was a kid. I don't know, I was just always called to it. But she is gonna cook that while Ryle does some more house cleaning. And our washer and dryer is still leaking. I don't know how, but we are gonna put this in her inventory so we can take it to the dish showdown. And so I'm finding the place. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the open world in this game. Still kind of complicated, but then when I found it, I realized the dish showdown was actually closed. It's from 8 a.m. to like 3 or 5. And then I realized, and then I had to do it for the next day. But this is when I started hearing the random growling, and when I was filming, I didn't really hear it as much because I was watching a movie while filming this episode. So I was like, what is this? While I was editing, there is like a werewolf or a gremlin in my house that I just ignored. But they are eating breakfast once again, and once they get ready for the day, we are going to take the dish to the dish showdown and see what we get. Ryle is cleaning up the fridge for us because for some reason we already have spoiled food, but I put the food back in the fridge last night when I realized the dish showdown was not open, but now we gotta take it out of the fridge and bring it to there. And I also think Ryle doesn't have work today, so we're just gonna leave him at home to do whatever he wants to do. He's picking up the toys for us, and everyone is just cleaning. We need to build more of a life for them. But everything is always left out. So Rain is almost done with her morning routine, and then we'll head out and head to the dish showdown. So let's go find it once again, and it is right here, and now it's open because the little gold tab is lit up. So now we are going to go, and I always forget what her regular outfit looks like because I always see her daycare khakis and white shirts, but her everyday outfit is actually a fairy shirt. And I'm gonna have Ryle pick up the dirty newspapers on the floor while we're going, and then we'll follow Rain to the dish showdown. And I'm not expecting to get a big cash prize for this because our cooking scale is literally trash, and we literally use our husband for a maid. But here we are at the dish showdown. Took a while, I had to speed it up a little bit, but this is a cool little building, and we actually ended up getting $200 for this. So hopefully, we can do this again with a higher cooking skill. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.